And welcome. It's the third game for Moncton Irish Carl Ward Invitational. They've started out 2-0 with a 6-2 W over the Titans, and most recently yesterday taking a 5-home 5-0 W against the Horton Griffins. And this morning's matchup is the second game today at the Tantramar Civic Center. The Tantramar Titans, they took a 5-1 W over the Simon Seabees starting at 8 in the morning. It's the Purple Knights and the Redhawks. Puck drop is next. Here we go. We're all set for puck drops. Starting goalies for both teams. In net for the Moncton Purple Knights is number 1, Elias Sock. And between the pipes for the Redhawks is number 30, Greg Gentleman. Puck's really taken in the zone by Cole. He's being defended by Thompson. Working right, shooting, saved, and sticked away by Sock. Harris going to battle with Griffin Stewart. It's kept in the zone. Taking the puck is Howes. Bringing it in. There's a shot, save, rebound. Good low shot from the point there from Hawkins. Keeping in the zone, Fournette. Fournette shoots, blocked by Tracy, sent down to the corner. Thrown back out in front by Wright. Kept in the zone, high at the blue line by Howes. Howes again walking in. Players going down, taken out by Tristan Fournette. Fournette over to Wright. Wright. That passes over to Hawkins. Shooting, saved by Elias Sock. Face-off going to the left of Sock. It's going to be won by Moncton High. Goulet throws it around behind his net, filters it over to Curvin. Curvin sent high along the board, intended for Gillis, blocked back in by Doyle, and it will be an offside call coming against Rothesay. The Purple Knights yesterday, they're coming off a very incredible performance, taking down Horton 5-0. Shots on goal were absolutely dominated by the Knights. It was 49-13, and included in that game was Ryland Bear's first ever shutout. Not in the net for this game, though. If Moncton High does make the semis, safe to assume Ryland Bear will be in the net tomorrow morning. Goulet walking in, getting past Richard. Goulet putting it in the front. Gillis trying to get a whack at it. There's another player looking for their first. Gillis, still without a goal in high school so far. He's been close numerous times. Back in the Rothesay zone, Anderson sent along the boards in the neutral zone. Almost poked. Back in the Purple Knights end, Woods gets it. He was being forechecked by Brown. Walking in, there's a shot saved by Sock. Good play, Doucette. Walking in, keeping the puck in. There's a shot, Anderson deflected. Wide of the net, Brown in the corner, trying to put that out in front for Doucette. That one sent just by Thompson. Cole, no look backhand pass in the middle for Tracy. Tracy pass behind Cole, he's gonna kick it into the zone. Frenette stealing the puck from Cole, now putting the puck up against the boards with Brown, Tracy, and Cole all present. Cole up the blue line, Harris over for Woods, he shoots, deflected wide. Tracy up to Harris. Harris throwing it back in, brought out by Frenette. Tristan Frenette cuts a bit to the left. Pass to the middle. Doucette couldn't quite get a stick on it. Cole trying to put it through the legs of Thompson. He then puts it through the legs of Thompson, but taken by Frenette, who tries to go right through by Andy. There's a pass to Brown. Logan Brown in. Poke check by Harris and sent into the corner. Woods throwing it along the boards. That one's going to be blocked up by Stevenson. Here's Brown. No look pass out in front. No one there for it. It's going to split the D and go right back into the defensive zone. Bringing it back in, the Knights in the zone. Pass to Goulet at the blue line. Makes a move. Tries to get past Stevenson. There's a shot. Save. Gillis behind the net. He's being pressured heavily by Stewart and almost throws him into the boards. Vale throwing it back down behind the net. First one on it's going to be Gillis. Stopped. Thrown away. Back to the blue line. Goulet being shoved by Stevenson, but keeps it in the zone. Vale, he throws it in behind the net. Gillis almost getting the puck, but it's going to be flipped out, but flipped in the zone. Going to be kept in by Goulet, sent back behind the net, playing a little game of catch. Vale pokes it around the net. Gillis in his feet, doesn't know where it is, and it's taken away by Stewart. Stewart decides to walk his way on up, passing the skates of Stevenson to Goulet. Curvin throws it into the zone. This will not go for icing. Chances from both teams to make some changes. Down back in the zone, Stevenson throwing it back up. Ends up with Murray back in the Purple Knights defensive zone. Murray tried to clear, taken by Hawkins, shooting, saved by Sock. Beal tried to poke it past Doyle, and Doyle pinned him up against the boards. Kept it at the blue line. There's a shot just wide of the net from Frenette. He received a backhand pass from right. Another shot saved by Sock. There's Frenette nearly missing the top corner of the net. It would have given the Redhawks a 1-0 lead early. Cleared back in the zone by Wright. Behind the net, pressuring is Doyle. Wright tried to backhand it up to Frenette, taken by Beal. That one poke checked at the blue line. Frenette going to try to put one on net. Significantly wide of the net, taken by Harris. Banked off the boards over the stick of Brandon Warner. Cleared back in by Anderson. Anderson gets it back, sees right across. One touch pass over for Doucette in the middle. Harris by Annie through his feet. This one's going to be kept in by Wright. Wright clears it back in behind the boards. Hawkins battling with Tracy, trying to get up to the blue line for Frenette. Loose. Brown makes a nice move to get past Tracy. Down in the corner. Puts it off for Stewart. Back up for net. Pinching. Could be a 2-on-1 for the Knights. Cole. Looks like he has Biani. And Biani was so close to receiving the pass. Would have had a very close shot on net. But walking back up is Brown. Brown, he had Hawkins with him, goes around. Brown shooting, saved by Sock, and we're going to have a Purple Knights penalty. Well, we're going to not have a penalty. Thought the ref's hand was up. Woods, clear on the board. That's out of the reach of Harris. Going to be taken up by Brown. Brown cleared back into the corner. One gets past Pierce. Thrown up in front, taken by Gillis. Gillis stops, sees Vale. Vale shooting just wide of the net. Back behind the net, Curvin trying to get that up to Vale. That went off the skate of a Redhawks defenseman. Behind the net is Howes. Cleared back around by Vale. Gillis trying to throw that in front. Wood slap shot wide of the net. Now behind the net, picking it up is Gillis. Hit by Howes. Still with it. Still with control, and it's taken away. Howes almost with possession. It's cleared out of the zone. Walking up is Stewart. Stewart going against Obey. Clears it in. Obey throws it behind the net. Takes a weird bounce. Taken by Pierce. Hawkins shooting up towards the blue line. Fournette firing wide of the goal. Just 8 minutes left. Sent back to the blue line. Stewart kept in by Howes. Stewart still with it. Puts it behind the net for Jardine. Jardine with Tracy. Tries to throw it to the blue line for Bowes. Intercepted by Cole, and they'll send it into center ice. Fournette. Cross ice pass dead for Pierce. Almost a too many men call as he was just getting off the ice. Tracy finds the loose puck in the offensive zone. To the middle. Shot saved and covered in the 5-hole of Gentleman. We'll have a look at the replay. Tracy throwing it in front. It tips off both the stick of Cole and Biani. And stopped and covered in the 5-hole of Greg Gentleman. Face-off taken by Moncton High. Harris tried to put it in the zone. That was blocked by Doucette. Now back in the corner, Biani. Playing that off to Cole. No look back in. Pass to the front. Tracy puts it just through the crease. Thrown around by Doucette. Out of the reach of Fournette. Cole picking it up. Puck goes to the top of the blue line. Will be skated out by Tracy. Tracy pass to Harris. Harris cross-ice pass. Biani. He makes a move to get past Thompson. Works his way in, but it's pickpocketed by Pierce. By Doucette, rather. Cole with a shot. Stick save by Gentleman. In their own zone, Redhawks try to clear. Harris, his clearing attempt, blocked by Doyle and goes all the way back down to the Purple Knights defensive zone. Goulet walking past Doyle. Goulet still with it. Goulet walking in coast to coast, saved by Gentleman with a blocker. Beal couldn't quite keep it. It's flipped out. Almost caught by Harris. Walking in is Stevenson. Stevenson shooting, pad save by Sock. Green back behind the net. Daigle struggling to get possession, throws it back off the net. Be out of the reach of Goulet. Warner shoving up against the board. It's going to be kept in by the Redhawks. Harris in his own face-off dot, throws it. That's going to be blocked by Brown. Working back, it is Green, but it is going to be an offside call against the Redhawks. A good attempt by Lucas Brown to glove it down and keep it in the zone, but it just gets outside. It'll be an icing call against the Redhawks. Still a 0-0 game with 6.5 minutes to go here in the first period. Face-offs won by the Redhawks. Cleared in by Anderson. Behind the net, Murray finds it in the corner, throws it up for Gillis, pokes it up on his backhand, kept in. Cross-ice passes a shot just wide of the net from Lucas Brown. And he kept it at the blue line by Henry. Henry, that one sent to Vale. There's a pass just to the legs of Gillis. He's pressured by Henry. He'll clear it all the way down into the corner of the Redhawks. No icing. Middle of the ice here, it's Murray. He's going to see Obey on the opposite side. Obey back to Murray whilst being pressured by Brown. Pass up out of the reach of Gillis. He's going to tip it, however, so it won't go for icing. Henry picking it up behind the net. Shoved off by Vale. Gillis trying to bring it to the middle. Vale behind the net. Not trying to throw it up front. Harris walking in, shooting. Deflected off his stick and into the corner of the Redhawks. Taking it as Hawkins. Head off the puck. Curvin trying to bring it in. He reverses. Howes just near the boards. Harris. He backhands that to the middle for Gillis. Taken by Green. Or Brown, rather. Logan Brown still with it. Making his way past Vale. Trying to make a move past Harris. He's into the corner. Taken down. Pushing and shoving. There with the Redhawks is right. Victorious and bringing it out of the draw is Vale. That passes in for the middle. Blocked by the stick of Colton Howes and taken back in by Frenette. Sent off the boards behind the net. Taken is Easton Woods. Rims it around the boards. Out of the reach of Vale. And I'll be sent back. Woods doing the exact same thing. This time Vale's going to get hit off the puck by Howes, who was pinching from the blue line. Backhanded in by Wright. Bringing it out of the blue line, or attempting to, is Harris. Harris flipped, tried to get that over to Biani, blocked by the glove of Howes, and we're going to have a hand pass coming against Rothesay. Face-off taken by the Redhawks. Pass up from Henry over to Jardine. Jardine firing. Glove save, still loose before it's covered by Sock. Woods backhand around for Harris. Harris trying to rim around, playing a bit too high. Was Cole walking in. Henry shot, save, rebound, trying to shove that in, and was Jardine. Harris sent along the boards. Not going to be blocked in by Henry, but it will be shot back in by Stewart. Just offside, though. Tracy. Saucer pass up. Not going to hit Cole, and we'll go for icing. Coming down to less than 4 minutes left. Still a scoreless game thus far. Woods trying to bat down the bouncing puck. Doyle to the middle. Shot from Doucette. Blocker save. Rebound. Doyle put it just over the net. Tracy rimmed around the boards, about at the ring-out line. Frenette blocking with his skates. Frenette to the middle. There's a shot that's just wide from Thompson. Clear around. Biani's going to deflect it. Will go out of the zone and all the way down the ice. Will not go for an icing. Gentleman banked it off his stick over for Doyle. That passes up for Frenette. He'll get past Goulet. They'll meet a puck race. Goulet will lay the body and send Frenette down to the ice with no call. And a whistle that happened in the corner. We'll take another look at that. It was a pass up a puck race. Goulet not going to play the puck. Instead, go for the body. Could have definitely been considered interference. Walking back in is Gillis. Being pressured by Brown. Brown successfully pickpockets him before it's poked loose by Vale. Brown with Vale. Still going behind the net before he's upended by Gillis. Vale receives a hit. Two players tackling each other behind the play. Goulet with the puck in his own zone. His pass to Gillis, deflected to the middle, taken by Vale. Vale pokes it in, coming out of the net is Gentleman and scooping it out of the zone. At center ice, Stevenson. Shooting behind, it'll bounce out in front, but blocked and gloved and covered by goaltender Elias Sock. Face off to be taken by Brown and Tracy. Winning the draw is Brown. Henry firing one, blocked off the stick of Brown. Hit in the corner. Green being pinned up. Tracy Successful defense. Harris trying to scoop it out, blocked by Stewart and sent out by Cole. Bianni, a one-on-one against Howes. Bianni in, shooting, scores! Howes, who had lost his footing for just a second. That's going to cost him. Zach Bianni coming in on the breakaway, sending it through the 5-hole of Gentlemen. It's going to be a 1-0 Purple Knights lead. It's looking like the ref had interfered with defenseman Colton Howes. So not going to be too impressed with that. Howes had a good chance of successfully defending, but is blocked and kind of shoved by the ref. Walking in for net. Sent to the middle. And commentator now, PA announcer announcing the goal for Rothesay. Getting the numbers a bit mixed up. Cole in alone, shooting just wide of the net. Rebounded behind the net. Tracy gets bumped off the puck. Bianni, he's going to shove Stewart. But this puck in the skate to Bianni. Sent around the net. Flipped out Richard. Blocked by Reed Cole. Cole walking up to the blue line, leaving it for Obe. Going to try a shot. Going to be blocked into the legs of Wright, and here he comes. Wright trying to get past Obe. Backhand pass in the middle. Frenette trying to get a shot off. Pass in the middle, taken by Frenette. Frenette to Wright. Wright tried to send it into the middle. Hawkins battling for the puck. Wright sends it by Vale to the middle. Hawkins shooting, deflected by Woods and above the net. Hit in the corner on Stewart. Hit on Curvin, and we're going to have a penalty. Looking like it's coming against the Redhawks. And it looks like Cole Hawkins is going to go to the box for a head contact at just 51 seconds. It'll be a 2-minute power play for the Moncton High School Purple Knights. Harris fakes the shot and sends it to Tracy. Back to Harris. Harris then shoots into the glove of Gentlemen. A quick first chance on the power play for Moncton High. Harris, who had just walked in, tried a shot, was gloved down by Gentlemen. Still with it, here's Tracy. Over to Harris. Clock wasn't running for a few seconds, so a bit of extra power play time for Moncton High. Harris shooting, almost deflected by Cole. Behind the net, Howes shooting it, blocked by the leg of Harris. Almost gathered up by Doyle. Purple Knights still with it. Bianni to the middle, trying to get a deflection from Cole. Sent around over to the blue line for Tracy. Harris looks for Tracy. Tracy walks in and shoots. Glove save. The Purple Knights, they're more looking at shots from just about the ringette line, maybe trying to get a deflection. Referee going to talk in the timekeeper's box, potentially seeing that some time should be taken off the board. And they're going to run it down to 13.8. There's still a minute 22 left on the Purple Knights power play. It's really cleared out of the zone. Less than 10 seconds. Harris, pass up Tracy. Tracy needs to move his way in quickly. Toe drag, and he reverses his man. Still down on the ice as the period ends. After the first period, Redhawks 0, Moncton High 1. Stick around for the 10-minute intermission. We'll have some first period highlights, and coming up after the intermission, second and third period action of Purple Knights and Redhawks on the Moncton High Sports YouTube channel. Kept it at the blue line. There's a shot just wide of the net from Frenette. He received a backhand pass from Wright. Another shot saved by a close shot on net, but walking back up is Brown. Brown, he had Hawkins with him, goes around. Brown shooting, save. Up in front, taken by Gillis. Gillis stops, sees Vale. Vale shooting just wide of the net. Burnett, cross ice pass intended for Pierce. Almost a too many men calls. He was just getting off the ice. Tracy finds the loose puck in the offensive zone to the middle. Shot saved. And into the corner of the Redhawks. Taking it is Hawkins. Head off the puck, Kervin trying to bring it in. He reverses. Face off taken by the Redhawks. Pass up from Henry over to Jardine. Jardine firing. Glove save, still loose. Makes it off his stick. Or for Doyle. That pass up for Frenette. They'll get past Goulet. They'll need a puck race. Goulet will. Harris trying to scoop it out. Blocked by Stewart. And sent out by Cole. Biani, a one-on-one against Towers. Biani in, shooting, score! Play for the Moncton High School Purple Knights. Harris fakes the shot and sends it to Tracy. Back to Harris. Harris then shoots into the glove of Gentleman. Blue line for Tracy. Harris looks for Tracy. Tracy walks in and shoots. Glove save. Kept it at the blue line. There's a shot just wide of the net from Frenette. He received a backhand pass from Wright. Another shot saved by a close shot on net, but walking back up is Brown. Brown, he had Hawkins with him, goes around. Brown shooting, save. Up in front, taken by Gillis. Gillis stops, sees Vale. Vale shooting just wide of the net. Burnett. Cross ice pass intended for Pierce. Almost a too many men calls. He was just getting off the ice. Tracy finds the loose puck in the offensive zone to the middle. Shot saved. And into the corner of the Redhawks. Taking it is Hawkins. Head off the puck. Kervin trying to bring it in. He reverses. Face off taken by the Redhawks. Pass up from Henry over to Jardine. Jardine firing. Glove save, still loose. Make it off his stick. Or for Doyle. That passes up for Frenette. They'll get past Goulet. They'll need a puck race. Goulet will. Harris trying to scoop it out. Blocked by Stewart. And sent out by Cole. Biani, a one-on-one against Towers. Biani in, shooting, score! Play for the Moncton High School Purple Knights. Harris fakes the shot and sends it to Tracy. Back to Harris. Harris then shoots into the glove of Gentleman. Blue line for Tracy. Harris looks for Tracy. Tracy walks in and shoots. Glove save. Kept it at the blue line. There's a shot just wide of the net from Frenette. He received a backhand pass from Wright. Another shot saved by a close shot on net, but walking back up is Brown. Brown, he had Hawkins with him, goes around. Brown shooting, save. Up in front, taken by Gillis. Gillis stops, sees Vale. Vale shooting just wide of the net. Burnett. Cross ice pass intended for Pierce. Almost a too many men calls. He was just getting off the ice. Tracy finds the loose puck in the offensive zone to the middle. Shot saved. And into the corner of the Redhawks. Taking it is Hawkins. Head off the puck. Kervin trying to bring it in. He reverses. Face off taken by the Redhawks. Pass up from Henry over to Jardine. Jardine firing. Glove save, still loose. Makes it off his stick. Or for Doyle. That passes up for Frenette. They'll get past Goulet. They'll need a puck race. Goulet will. Harris trying to scoop it out. Blocked by Stewart. And sent out by Cole. Biani, a one-on-one against Towers. Biani in, shooting, score! Play for the Moncton High School Purple Knights. Harris fakes the shot and sends it to Tracy. Back to Harris. Harris then shoots into the glove of Gentleman. Blue line for Tracy. Harris looks for Tracy. Tracy walks in and shoots. Glove save. Kept it with the blue line. There's a shot just wide of the net from Fournette. He received a backhand pass from right. Another shot saved by a close shot on net, but walking back up is Brown. Brown, he had Hawkins with him, goes around. Brown shooting, save. Up in front, taken by Gillis. Gillis stops, sees Vale. Vale shooting just wide of the net. Burnett, cross ice pass, did it for Pierce. Almost a too many men call as he was just getting off the ice. Tracy finds the loose puck in the offensive zone to the middle. Shot saved. And into the corner of the Redhawks. Taking it is Hawkins. Head off the puck. Curvin trying to bring it in. He reverses. Face off taken by the Redhawks. Pass up from Henry over to Jardine. Jardine firing. Glove save, still loose. Banked it off his stick or for Doyle. That passes up for Fournette. He'll get past Goulet. They'll meet a puck race. Goulet will. Harris trying to scoop it out. Blocked by Stewart and sent out by Cole. Biani, a one-on-one against House. Biani in, shooting, score! Play for the Moncton High School Purple Knights. Harris fakes the shot and sends it to Tracy. Back to Harris. Harris then shoots into the glove of Gentleman. Blue line for Tracy. Harris looks for Tracy. Tracy walks in and shoots, glove save. And here we go, getting all set for a second period of play. Moncton High will begin on the power play for a minute 9, and then play some 5-on-5. And problems looking like with the net. Here we go. Now we're ready. Quick little fix in the net. Face off to the one by Owen Doyle and clear all the way back for Campbell Harris. Biani moves in slowly into center ice. Skates over the Sackville Rangers logo. Still possession. Going to turn around and set up the power play. Harris to Tracy. Back to Harris. Biani to the middle. Vale gonna have a whack at it. So is Cole. It's loose. It looked like Biani had a stick on it. Shoots it all the way back down the ice. Here we go, face off to the left of to the right of Gentleman. Walking is Biani off the face-off win from Tracy. Into the corner. Waits. Still within the face-off dot. Working up to the ringette line. Up to Campbell Harris. Back to Biani, who's not going to catch it. It's out of his reach for net. Was trying to clear. Goes around for Tracy. Cole for Tracy. Harris. Over the Tantrum Our Titans logo. Tracy shooting. Blocker saved by Gentleman. Less than 20 seconds left to on the power play. Biani fighting with Frenette. Biani finds the puck. Biani to the middle, shooting. It's blocked. It's going to get all the way out of the zone, and Hawkins is ready to come out of the box. And that will end the Moncton High power play. Now some 5-on-5. Tracy pass in the middle for Cole. Cole in, gets tripped up, and we're going to have a penalty, perhaps even a penalty shot. And it's going to be a trip coming against Henry, who made a great effort to block the breakaway, but unfortunately in the process will take a penalty. So Purple Knights headed back to the power play. Just less than a minute and a half into this game. Tracy wins the draw. Finds it off the give and go from Biani. Tracy leads it for Harris. Back to Tracy. Shooting just above the net. They'll go all the way around. Harris. Over to Vale. To Tracy. Doesn't get a shot off. Back to Harris. Harris tries to put a soft, low shot on net, trying to get a deflection. Almost cleared out by Hawkins, but kept in by Tracy. Cross ice, Harris trying to get it to the middle. Biani backhands it to the net. Steered away by the stick of Gentleman and will go all the way down the ice. Sock leaves it off for Harris. Harris waits behind his net. They'll perform a jet sweep. Grabbing it with speed was Tracy, trying to leave that one off. Pass to the middle, out of the reach of Daigle. He'll be the first one to get it down the ice. No icing. Daigle working down in the zone, gets pinned up by Frenette. Leaves it off. Curvin gonna try to get that to the middle, goes around the net. He was being pressured by Howes. Curvin still with it. Tried to throw that across the ice, deflected off the stick of Howes into Daigle. To Obe, cross ice for Curvin. Curvin, soft pass for Goulet. Got that back for Curvin. Curvin. Light pass, Goulet walking in, shooting wide of the net. Daigle finds the rebound, goes around the net. Taken by Curvin. He fakes going around the net. Gillis tried to get a stick out in front, and it's covered. After Daigle went falling down in front, Curvin finds the puck and tries to put it into the middle. Gillis down on one knee, tried to put it to the net, but is covered for a whistle. Cole off for Biani. Biani down for Cole. Cole being pressured by Frenette, going around the net. Biani in the corner, works up to it. The hash mark, sets to the middle, shooting just wide of the net. Tracy behind the net, still with it. Max Tracy shooting, trying to put that to the middle, blocked away, and that ends the power play for Moncton High School. Harris. Vale banks it on the board past Howes. Frenette shoots it going around the cage. A big collision behind the net. Now bringing it up is Pierce. Pierce trying to get through Vale. Poke checked off. In the corner, Stewart was outskated by Harris. Harris passed in the middle for Tracy. Tracy fake splitting the D to Bayani, shooting, deflected by Fournette and over the net. Tracy making some moves, gets past Stewart, going behind the net. Tracy up to Obe. He shoots, saved by Gentleman. Just less than 11 minutes to go. Purple Knights still up by a score of 1-0. They've gotten some chances. And after the first period, shots on goal barely in favor for Moncton High. They were 10-8. A bit has changed since then, however, as the Purple Knights have gotten more shots. Obe at the blue line, shooting from the corner. Blocked in front by Thompson. Going to be taken out. Walking up, Doucette. Lucas Doucette in around Obe, but it's poked off. Trying to shove that out in front. Loose and covered by Sock. The best chance so far of the second period for the Redhawks. Lucas Doucette. He'll poke it by a defenseman and rush up, but a small little 2-on-1. Sent in by Richard. Across the boards, Beal pokes it by Henry. Here's Braden Daigle. Potential breakaway. Rushing back quickly is Richard. Daigle is shooting. That one's way above the net. Warner shoving it past Boyle. Taken by Henry. Poked by Beal. Henry still circling around. Finding the puck. Trying to put that over to Thompson, who reverses Brandon Warner. Doucette in with Obe. Tried to jump by him, and Obe blocked him. That pass in the middle taken by Richard. He sends it across the width of the ice, but intercepted. Goulet fans on his pass, but he gets to Gillis. Gillis works up with speed. His backhand pass poked away by Stevenson, taken by Boyle. Stevenson going against Goulet. They both bump each other. Turbin. He recovers and then passes in the middle for Vale. He's poked off by Stevenson, who's then going to have a shoving contest with Vale. And he cleared out and flipped back in by Obe. Howes puts it in. Stopped by Sock and around the net. Goulet. He's going to be pressured from both angles. Turning over the puck. Here's Brown. Brown. Blue line to the middle. Stopped, saved, and covered by Sock.
Thank you again for your support. A little bit of holiday cash for you for $65.50 on a red ticket. 50-50 red ticket, 658-6.
Face on one by Tracy. Murray around for Harris. One touch pass to Bayani. He's pressured quick by Howes. Howes does a good job of keeping it in, but sent to Harris. Harris with a saucer pass intended to spring Cole, but blocked by Fournette. Fournette fans on his dump in. Tracy, saucer pass, Bayani. Bayani working his way into the zone. Cole pressured by Howes. It's taken up by Brown. Brown finds a loose puck in the center. Tried to pass that one off over for Green, but blocking the skates of Bayani. Working back in his Howes. Leaving that off for Lucas Brown, but offside they will go. 8.5 minutes left in the second period.
If you do have the money number, you can come to see me down here. And I'll give you the money if you bring me a copy.
Walking in, Fournette. That's Hawkins rather making a nice move. Poked away by Bayani. Hawkins still with the puck. Finds some open ice. Opens up the play. Shoots. That one misses the net. He kept in the corner. Henry put up to the blue line, but deflected by Cole and out of the reach of Hawkins. Hawkins loses control of the puck. Bayani and Cole, 2-on-1. Bayani tried to put that to Cole, but that's way out of his reach. Cole sent it around the boards. Out of the reach of Bayani, flipped up by Thompson. The pass, walking in, Hawkins shooting, saved There's a 2-on-1 right in front of the net. Another shot glove down and stopped. And there's some shoving in front. Showing the replay of the latest shot. There was Hawkins just missing his chance. Obe cleared to the blue line and could have been another dangerous shot. It's glove down by Sock in the net, but not covered. There's a big hit along the boards. Cleared around Curvin. Out of his reach. Anderson, blue line shot, deflected, missing the net. Woods flipping it up at about the hash mark, trying to get that to Gillis, blocked by Wright. Puck sent to the middle, across to the other side. Taking it is Hawkins, trying to get it down to Wright. Vale blocking that from happening. Gillis missing the puck. There's a shot. Wide of the net. Redhawks have gotten all the momentum now. Anderson, Wright, pass. There's a shot. Save just wide. Anderson keeps it and goes high. Glove down by Vale. Taken by Curvin. Curvin rushing out of the zone. A 3-on-3. Curvin to get past Wright. Not past the referee. And the Redhawks will clear the zone. Harris for Goulet. Goulet waits, dangles around Wright, and makes a nice pass to Vale, leaves it off for Beal. Beal waits, gets shoved off the puck, to be cleared in by Goulet. Taken by Warner on the opposite side. Doyle, that pass, and the feet of Pierce taken back by Beal. Beal into the zone, making some nice toe drags, and then he's stood up by Howie Wright with his head down. Now bring out in the center ice, Goulet. He reverses his man at center. Now getting a bit physical this game. Multiple sizable collisions coming all in the span of about 15 seconds. Still a 1-goal game. Purple Knights up by a score of 1-0. 6:13 to go in this second frame. Face off won by the Redhawks. Put to the blue line. Harris will dump it back into the opposite corner. Getting hit up is Howes. Trying to flip that out was Jardine. He'll go into the neutral zone. Harris waits, has a bit of time. Tries to put it up. Loose puck. That's to be taken by Doyle. Doyle in shooting, just missing that right post. Up the blue line, shooting. That is Fournette. That one did not miss by much. Howes gonna try to keep it in. Could be a 2-on-1. Biani with Cole. Cole in along. Pass Biani. Just gets through his skates. Biani walking the line. Sending it down for Tracy. Tracy backing to the opposite side. He opens up the play. Walking in. Pass to the middle. Biani shoots. Blocker save. Obe. Down for Doyle. Tries to put that back to Obe. Deflected up by Jardine. Obe. Wise move. Puts that to Murray. His pass up. Here breaking in is Curvin. Curvin stops. Is hit by Fournette. Cleared out. Getting behind Murray was Dusa. There's a big hit from Curvin. That's going to be called. And Curvin going to get a penalty, looking like to be for head contact. Bit of a hit up high on Doucette. And Ethan Curvin to the box for 2 minutes. With Doucette already making his way, what looks to have been the ground. Curvin coming in with a hit. He's going to get for head contact for that. Oliver Henry. That pass over for Brown. Brown trying to dangle past Gillis. Then down to the zone, cleared back up. Right. Stands still. Puts it to Brown, back to Wright. Wright walking into the middle and then is poked off. Recovering with it, opposite side is Doyle. Sent across, Green putting it to the front. Shot saved and covered by Sock. Redhawks power play looking very strong thus far, at least the first 35 seconds. Not taken out of the zone. Brown in shooting. That one not missing much off the left post. Oh, Henry to Brown. Brown walking the line a little bit down to right, trying to put it to the middle, deflected. Here comes Brown in to take it, but it's taken out and shot by Cole. Gentleman leaving that one off for Brown. Brown gets past Cole. Gets past Tracy, still with it. Lucas Brown turns around. Blue line. Not shooting was Henry. Brown down to the opposite corner. That pass goes back to Brown. Brown waits. Henry back down in the corner. Set to deflected by Cole. Right with the shot. Pad saved by Sock. Right. Trying to make his way to the middle. Cross ice pass. Set back behind the net. They score! Finding the backdoor pass is Owen Doyle, and he will be the equalizer, tying this one up at 1-1 late here in the second period. Redhawks so far 1 for 1 on the power play. Looked dangerous all the way through. It was only a matter of time before they squeaked one past Sock. Refs finally dropping the puck. Stewart back to the blue line for Frenette. Stewart. Frenette and Vale giving it a shoving match. No call coming out of that. Stewart walks his way in. Deflected by Curvid. Stewart still in with it. Losing the puck. Grabbing it and taking it out is... Looks like that's Gillis. Gillis making his way into the zone. Hounded by Frenette, put up against the boards. Gonna be kept in. We're gonna have a penalty coming up against the Redhawks. Harris walking in, and puck will be touched up by Hawkins. Another Purple Knight down behind the net. Frenette going to the box for a cross check. Also going into Stewart. Frenette slamming the penalty box door. This might be a 5-on-3. So far only one penalty up on the board. Getting the replay of it now. This will be a 5-on-3 for Moncton High for 2 minutes. Both Tristan Frenette and Griffin Stewart to the box. Harris shooting, saved by Gentleman. Crowd not seeming too happy with these two simultaneous penalty calls. Harris drops it off for Tracy. Back to Charis. Tracy waiting. Harris shooting, scores! Now it's a power play for 1:39. Making it a 2-1 Purple Knights lead. So Campbell Harris coming up with the second Purple Knights goal. Purple Knights still will be on the power play coming down the last 2 minutes of the second period. Tracy walking in, getting past Richard. Tracy to the middle, past Vale. Harris shooting again. This one's blocked by Brown. Stewart anxious to get out of the box. Still a minute left. Harris over to Tracy. Tracy turns around. Waits. Being pressured by Doyle. Shoots it right into Doyle. Causing some problems so far at the 5-on-3. It's been a good penalty kill here for the Redhawks. Walking and stealing it is Hawkins. Doyle. Hawkins. Dangling past Curvin. Going to go fake going all the way back to the zone. Flip it high and into the zone. Hawkins and Doyle. A good duo so far on this penalty kill. Harris, that has net for Curvin going down the ice. Will go for icing. Just under 30 seconds to go. Still on Stewart's penalty. Harris behind the net. Waits. Goes up to Tracy. Tracy climbs the near board. Tries to send to the middle. Another block from Boyle. Certainly being a key factor of this penalty kill. Curvin. The slide on the boards. Tracy. Getting in past Stevenson. Tracy protected the puck. Tried to get to the middle. Blocked away from Frenette. Shot. Saved by any behind the net. Shoves Frenette off. Baiani shooting from a sharp angle. Still loose. No more power play for Moncton High. Harris. Tracy winding up. Fakes it. Goes to Cole. Tries to put in a sharp angle. Saved. And a bit of an early whistle, but 37 seconds left to go here in this second period. Face-off will go to the left of Greg Gentleman. He's been standing tall in the net so far, only like 2 by him in about 20 shots. Goulet setting it behind the net. And we picked up by Thompson, hitting Vale. Boyle trying to flip it out. Goulet not quite going to keep the zone. Send out Warner. Cross-ice pass for Goulet. Goulet skating up, poke checked. Backhanding it from the blue line is Cole. Henry in behind the net, has less than 5 seconds to go. He's going to pass up to the wing for Doucette. It's going to high in the air, and that will be the second period. Stick around, a 2-minute break. Stick around, 2-minute break, and we will head to the third period action of Purple Knights and Redhawks. Get to the blue line. There's a shot just wide of the net from Frenette. He received a backhand pass from right. Another shot saved by a close shot on net, but walking back up is Brown. Brown, he had Hawkins with him, goes around Brown, shooting, save. Up in front, taken by Gillis. Gillis stops, sees Vale. Vale shooting just wide of the net. Burnett. Cross-ice pass intended for Pierce. Almost a too many men calls. He was just getting off the ice. Tracy finds the loose puck in the offensive zone. To the middle. Shot saved. And into the corner of the Redhawks. Taking it is Hawkins. Head off the puck. Curvin trying to bring it in. He reverses. Face-off taken by the Redhawks. Pass up from Henry. And we'll take a quick look at the shots on goal after 2. It'll go 20-14 in favor of the Moncton High School Purple Knights. Tracy in his own zone. Skates up, makes it past Pierce. Sent for Harris. To Tracy, through the middle. Almost getting a stick lifted by Pierce. Tracy in past Henry. Tracy still with the puck, makes a nice move. Shootings and rejected by Gentleman. Redhawks have an on-man rush going the other way. Pierce, that pass intended for Thompson, taken away by Woods. Banks it off the boards. Jardine finds it in the corner. Backhanded up, kept in by Bayani Chardy. Sharp angle shot saved by Sock and will be covered out in front. Take a quick look at that Tracy, an almost highlight reel goal. Walking in by at least 3 Redhawks, but shutting the front door in between the pipes is Gentleman. Flipped in, backhanded in by Brown. Brown with it, sharp angle shot, save. Rebound behind the net. Brown still with it, has his stick tied up. And taken out by Curvin. They're banging off the boards. Shooting it back on the zone is Howes. Redhawks will find it at center ice. Cross ice pass for Frenette. Frenette skating slowly. Goes around Obe. Frenette still with it, trying to put it out in front. Goulet loose. Puck in the blue paint and will be smothered by Sock. Face-off taken. Tie up. Might be taken by the Redhawks here. And put outside the zone. Cleared back in by Howes. Harris. With him behind the net. Pass up for Gillis. Tried to put it to the middle. Taken away. One-timer from right. But put it into the corner. Bouncing puck. Could not get a full stick on it. Kept in by Howes. Taken in by the stick of Hawking. Frenette to Hawkins. Trying to put it through the neutral zone. Poked away by Vale. Frenette. He'll have his try. Gets into the Purple Knight zone. In. Trying to put it to the middle. And it'll be covered by Sock. In to take the draw for the Redhawks is Wright. Working in for the Purple Knights is Tracy. One by Wright. Henry sliding to the middle. Cross ice pass was a shot above the net. Where to go in the corner. Harris backhands it out of the zone. It was just out of the reach of Pierce. Wright shooting. Blocked. Keeping it in is Stewart. Behind the net, taken by Tracy. Tracy working through the neutral zone. Pass over to Cole. Cole stops, tries to get it back to Tracy. It's at his feet. Backhanded. Cole, cross ice for Tracy. Tracy finding in his skates, putting it to Murray. He's going to try a shot deflected by Cole, wide of the net. By Annie. Going to backhand out to the middle for Tracy, taken away by Wright. Howie, Wright with speed, trying to make it past Murray, and Murray poke checks him. Wright puts it down for Hawkins, who was steamrolled by Cole. Stewart trying to get a shot on net. Harris bringing it out of the zone. Backhand pass out of the reach of Cole. Frenette flipping it along the boards. Hawkins in, trying to get past Murray. Murray looking like he slashed a stick out of his hand. One stick went flying at least. Right, shooting, save, rebound is in the slot and taken out by Cole. His pass that was intended for Beal was blocked by Frenette. Murray cleared around. Harris not going to get a stick on it. Frenette pinching, passing to the middle, blocked by Daigle. Still loose, and the puck will find its way out to center ice. Thompson, pass missed everyone's stick. It'll find Harris in the Purple Knights defensive zone. A little bit high, glove down by Frenette. Frenette working past Brandon Warner. Almost hit by Harris. Back of the blue line, Thompson winds up with a shot, missing the net. Doyle being hit by Beal. It's cleared around by Doucette. Brandon Warner receives the puck, sends it off the boards, flips into the Purple Knights bench. Face-off will go next to the Redhawks bench. Curvin with the puck. Almost gets steamrolled. Went for the puck. Doucette. Poked away by Obe. Henry. In between his legs to Curvin. Shot. Almost gets above Gentleman. Floated high in the air. A good exit out of the neutral zone. Obe. That pass Henry. There's a shot from Curvin. Almost going in and above Gentleman. On the live game, Brown is trying to get past Obe. They both pin each other up against the boards. In to help him is Vale. Now Jardine trying to put that in front, bounced off a stick. Still loose. Vale almost with possession. It's taken away by Green. Brown, Green trying to poke at it. Kept in by the defenseman at the blue line. Shot around the boards. Gillis is going to hammer out of the zone. Henry being watched by Vale. Sends it off the board. Stevenson to Green. Green shooting, blocked by Goulet. Harris off the boards. Not going to be held in by Vale. It's cleared back in by Stevenson. Pass up, deflected by Stewart. We'll go all the way to the goaltender, Gentleman. Going around the net, Tracy tried to go for a hit. Stick fell out of his hands. Tracy over for Goulet. Goulet works it with speed. It's quickly poked off. Now going back the other way is Jardine. Pass Pierce. Trying to make it past Harris. Gets his stick up high. We're going to have a penalty here. And it's going to be Joey Goulet going to the box for slashing. Not the first time this season he's gone to the box for a stick infraction. So Rothesay will be off to the power play for 2 minutes here at 9:17 in the third. Rothesay so far 1 for 1 on the power play. If they can make it 2 for 2, this game's tied up. Walking in. Fake shot. Hawkins. His pass up for Brown. Oh. In the corner. Sending it to the front. One-timer. Then it from Doyle is just wide of the net. Scooping it out is Obe. He successfully gets it out of the zone. Walking back is Brown. Gets past Biani. Lucas Brown getting around Woods, cutting in the middle, and turned away. He shot all the way back out by Harris. Biani intercepting a pass that was intended for Henry. Didn't get control of it. If he had gotten control of that, that's an easy shorthanded goal. Henry, pass in the middle, intended for Doyle. His stick was tied up by Harris. Cleared out, not going to be kept in by Wright. Inches. Walking in Brown. Shot back out, and then he runs over defenseman Easton Woods. Gentleman this time. Makes his pass to Wright successfully. Doyle, pressured by Tracy. Puck in the loose in the middle. Harris finds it. Will bank it off the boards, and this will go down the ice. Harris trying to jump over his man, but will end up running him over. So this is going to be a Moncton High. This is going to be a 5-on-3 for the Rothesay Redhawks. So a 5-on-3 for 24 seconds, and then a 5-on-4 power play for 1:36. Howes, cross ice pass, shooting, blocked, cleared away, kept in by Howes with his arm. His pass out of the reach of Stewart. Over for Pierce, Frenette. Drop pass, Pierce. Stewart shoots just wide. Goulet is out of the box. Kept in by Pierce. Cole is going to find a way and puts it all the way down the ice. We got a power play. Just under a minute 20. It's a minute 10 left on it. Redhawks making their way into the zone. Pierce makes it past Vale. There's a shot. They score! It's a sharp angle shot. The Redhawks can't balance while celebrating. And there we go. Going to the bench is Charlie Pierce, who finds the puck. Bit of a sharp angle and snipes it over the shoulder of Sock. So Redhawks going to tie this one up at 2 with just over 6.5 to go. Henry, cross ice for Anderson. His pass out of the reach of Doyle, going all the way down the ice. Murray banks it off the boards. Cole trying to pick it up, sent into the boards by Henry. Henry finding it. Over to Anderson. Anderson pass up. Taken back by the Knights. Cole, he's quickly poked off by Hawkins. Walking in was right before he got poked off the puck. Right. Being hit by Murray in the corner. Tracy finding it on his backhand. Still loose. There's an extra shove given. Miami puts it out into the neutral zone. Hawkins waits, then passes over to Doyle. Doyle for Anderson. He'll flip it in, banks off the boards, goes behind the net. Murray sent around right, keeps it at the ring-out line. Trying to put it to the middle. Pass through the skates of Hawkins, kept in by Richard. Around just below the hash marks, right. Tries to pass it off to Doyle. Lifting his stick is Tracy. Tracy making a couple nifty jukes. Walks in. Tracy still with it. Backhander saved by Gentleman. Redhawks passing it to the middle out of the reach of Hawkins with a big collision along the boards. That's right, delivering a big hit. Obe keeping it at the blue line. Steps into the middle. Vale, loose puck, shot, save, rebound. And Vale gets into the face of Gentleman. And Richard giving him a couple shoves and or punches. Well, Doucette clears it in behind the net. Goulet shoving Doucette. Still with puck possession for now. Richard again giving more shots. There's a big hit along the boards right near us. And the Redhawks gonna get another penalty. It's gonna be for head contact. So it's gonna be a 2-minute power play for the Moncton High Purple Knights. Getting 2 minutes for head contact is Jackson Thompson. Quickly shown again what just conspired. And here we go, power play for Moncton High by Annie. Leaves that off for Tracy. Tracy moving in the middle, cross ices it for Vale. Vale stops. Leaves it for Tracy, poked off, barely kept in by Harris, and they're going to say that was offside. Looked at least to me and the majority of the crowd that had stayed in the zone. Getting another look at it, and that indeed does not leave the zone. Harris pass up for Cole. He's pressured quickly by Fournette. Puts it back behind the net. Tracy gives it more momentum. Backhands it around for Biani. Biani being pinned against the boards by Wright. Harris. Pass. Intercepted by Wright. Or by Stewart, rather. Harris. Continue on his backhand. Leaves a soft pass off for Vale. Back to Harris. Harris puts to the middle, no one there. Clear out, goes to Biani. Biani waits. They set up the power play. Harris to Tracy, try to get that back to Biani. Intercepted by Frenette. His attempt at trying to poke the puck loose, he ends up falling. Harris trying to get that to Biani. He's quickly hounded. Cole in tight, shooting save. Gets his rebound behind the net. Net is not on. Net is off. There we go. Only 37 seconds to go in the power play. Just over 3 minutes left to go in the third, and we're going to have a timeout for Moncton High. Face on to taken by Max Tracy. Going up against Brown. Won by Tracy. Cole to Biani. Has to make a quick move. Poked off by Brown. Brown again applying some good forechecking. Harris passed up against the boards. No one there. Wright's going to clear it in. Biani being shoved up by Brown. Still loose. Puck still hasn't moved. Taken by Curvin. He'll leave that off for Tracy. Tracy working with speed. Gets by Howes. Tracy still with him behind the net. Only 5 more seconds left on the power play. Tracy still walking around. Loose puck. Walking back. Could be a 2-on-1. Right. Pass. One-timer is wide of the net. Puck comes back in the slot. Another shot. Sock's not on his feet. Sent to the middle. What a chance for the Redhawks right after the power play, especially. Get around Harris. Gonna collide with Wright. Tracy shoved off by Wright. Hawkins. Puck's popped up with Obey. Tracy there as well. In the pickup and snatch it is Wright. Pass in the middle. Boyle was being tied up. Walking in, there's a shot. That one goes into the corner. Less than 2 minutes left. It's cleared out of the zone. High stick. Wright can't touch it. It's touched by Brandon Warner. He's then hit big into the boards. But it looks like it was Frenette laying him out. That is definitely one way to get the opposing team off the puck. Obey waits. Gillis touches it up. Cleared back in by Frenette. Frenette walking in, stepping in, shoved up by Goulet. Obey's going to give him another shot. Redhawks still with it in the zone. Shooting on the net was Hawkins. Blocked by Sock and sent to the opposite corner. Biani trying to fight by a defenseman Howes. So Biani being taken down. Loose stick. It's cleared out by Gentleman. Going back the other way is Wright. Shooting, missing the net. It's going to come all the way outside the zone. Redhawks having to regroup. And it will accidentally be kicked all the way back by Hawkins. Stretch pass for Wright. To the middle. Boyle dancing with it. Cleared in on his backhand behind the net. Obey. Less than a minute to go. Sent to Harris. Harris flips it out. This could be a breakaway. Here comes Biani. He scores! Zach Biani scores in the last minute. 30.3 to go. Stretch pass from Harris, and the Purple Knights take the lead. Initially could not tell if it was Biani or Tracy accepting the stretch pass. It's Biani getting his second of the game, sliding it through the 5-hole of Gentlemen.
Moncton High goal scored by number 19, Zach Biani, assisted by number 17, Campbell Harris. Time of the goal, 14 minutes, 30 seconds.
And a timeout getting taken by Rothesay. Face off, Gentleman's way out of his net. Rothesay, they're gonna have to pull the goalie soon. Walking this Henry, there goes Gentleman. Empty net for the Redhawks. Less than 20 seconds to go. Puck being pinned up against the boards, being brought to the middle, poked out by Moncton High. Shot from Frenette, going behind the net. Puck at the front. Pushing and shoving after the whistle, just 6.2 seconds left to go in the game. Camera froze. Hold on. Camera been frozen for a sec. 6.2 seconds. Redhawks gonna try to quickly get a shot on net. Tie up off the draw, taken it by Pierce. His shot's wide of the net. And Reed Cole's gonna clear it all the way down. And a victory for Moncton High, 3-2. That 3-2 victory automatically guarantees them a spot in tomorrow's semifinal. Only question is when it will be. So final shots on goal, 25-22 in favor of the Knights. Both goalies playing a tremendous game.
We will have the presentation from the players of the game following the handshakes.
And so tomorrow morning, 2 semifinals. It's either going to be at 9 or 11 a.m. Stay tuned. Keep tabs on our Instagram. Final score for the Teichmar Civic Center in Sackville. Moncton High School 3, Riverview High 2.
All right, congratulations to both teams. That was a well-played game, fun to watch. Player of the game, first for Rothesay, congratulations, number 15, Hunter Anderson. And player of the game for Moncton, congratulations, number 19, Zach Biani. Our next game is scheduled for 11:30. We have Woodstock versus St. Malachi.